Hey there, how are you? This is Escape from Trucking. My name's Casey. I've been a trucker for 7 years, and this is my video blog of me trying to transition into another career. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about my Lincoln Town Car side story, which seems to be what most people are interested with with this channel. I can't really like 90% of my audience is actually here for my Lincoln Town Car material. So maybe I should just change this channel. Maybe I should get rid of the whole Escape from Trucking thing and like make this a town car channel or something. I don't know, you tell me. But anyway, I'd like to talk briefly. How do I put my seatbelt on here? I'd like to talk briefly about what's been going on with my beloved town car. Turn this light off. Can you really see that well? Probably not. Let me turn the light back on. I don't typically do this, but hey. I took my town car on a road trip. And it was fantastic. I mean, it was great. I went from where I live up to Tulsa, Oklahoma. There's about a 4.5 hour drive. And I will be darned if that was not the most comfy, relaxed road trip I have ever taken. And it was all thanks to this town car. Now, viewers of this channel might know that my town car videos have been mostly troublesome. They've mostly been about my troubles with this town car and getting it up to snuff and how much money that costs. And, some of you are talking about how I'm getting extorted left and right, and some of you are being real jackasses in the comments section. But, it's basically been videos of the difficulties I've been having with this town car. But I will say, the only town car driving I had been doing up until this was city driving, and I really didn't seem all that special. But boy, oh boy, that road trip was I felt like I was driving this car for exactly what it was made for. Like this town car was living its purpose on that road trip. It was made for road trips like that. I discovered that as I was cruising up and down the Indian Nation Turnpike, that these Lincoln Town Cars were made for exactly that. And I think I don't want to be too premature here, but I really think that that's where my town car earned its keep, I guess. Or maybe I'll be a little more frank. I kind of fell in love with this town car while I was driving it up to Tulsa. And while I was tempted to make a video of it while I was driving home, but I was too emotionally exhausted to do so. So we're just gonna have to wait. We just had to wait until now. See, I'm here in my hometown, and I'm taking a bunch of cardboard boxes to the recycling center before it closes right now. Yeah, boy, oh boy, I sure did grow to love that V8 engine. And in the city, I would occasionally drive it to and from work, to and from groceries, to Walmart, and it's always been a bit of a gas guzzler. But boy, this car finally got a chance to stretch its sea legs, going from East Texas up to Tulsa. And it was comfy, it was cozy. I met with some friends. I drove them around. They absolutely loved it. So I've been putting some highway miles on my town car. Now, I'm not sure if you can see this, but right now my town car has 201,432 miles on it. Let's see if this thing is even open. They better not have closed it. No, it's open. Nice. They said they were open until 10, so, and it's not 10 yet. Now, I bought this car with about 197,000 miles on it. I've been driving it very sparingly, not least of which because a lot of this time the town car was simply in the shop and out of commission. But, what the heck? Okay. Where's the... What the fuck?
This thing's still on.
Okay. Well, you wouldn't believe what happened. You really wouldn't. I took a look. I'll drive home with you if you want to watch me drive my town car home. It looks like the recycling center, there's like a processing center somewhere in Smith County, and it burned to the ground. It burned down. And because of that, this little town I live in is no longer able to recycle. So they got rid of the recycling bins. They're saying hopefully this matter gets resolved soon. Well, I sure hope so, because I don't want to have to drive all the way to Tyler to recycle. But I'm going to go to Tyler tomorrow morning to recycle this stuff. But anyway, I guess that's what's going on. But man, I sure do love I just want to say I sure did enjoy that road trip in my town car. And in fact, I'm going to be driving this bad boy to Fort Worth tomorrow. I just really like driving it on the highways. I wish I had a few of these, I wish I had like a Grand Marquis with my town car, but you know, sadly I wouldn't have enough garage space for all these cars. So, and with my current career situation being what it is, and me trying to escape from trucking, I have to just enjoy this one town car, this one Panther platform car. I will tell you, if I had the means and I had the space, I'd start hoarding these things for real. Because here's another thing. Here in East Texas, these Panther platform cars are everywhere. They're all over the place. People around here love their Panther platform cars. And they don't rust. And everyone here loves working on cars, and there's just a ton of car people around here, and so Panther cars are very they're very popular. There's at least I think there's 2 other Panther cars in the parking lot where I work. There's a Crown Vic and a Grand Marquis. When I was in Fort Worth, I pulled into the car wash to wash this thing, and right next to me was a black gentleman driving a Grand Marquis. So these cars are just everywhere. Well, the cops are pulling someone over. Assholes. I hate the cops in this town. They pull people over for nothing. God, I hate the cops around here. But anyway, if I had the means and if I had the space, I would start hoarding these cars, because they're everywhere. They're still actually, like, they're not that rare here in East Texas. I've heard people say on YouTube, oh, these Panther platforms, they're disappearing. Get your hands on one while you still can. They're all over the place here, and you can still get them for a reasonable price with no rust. And another good thing about living here in East Texas is that there's garages everywhere that work. There's like independent garages here that work on these all over the place. place. So in my estimation, East Texas is a very good place to be a Panther platform owner. And if you wanted to own several Panther platform cars here in East Texas, it's a definite possibility. You know, another type of car I see around here a lot is a Buick LeSabre. I saw a LeSabre drive by past my house today. I got up this morning, I looked out the window, and a Buick LeSabre was driving by me. So, you know, a lot of these older cars, man, they last here in Texas, in Texas, and particularly here in East Texas. They're just all over the place. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling. I just wanted to let you guys know, give you guys a quick update. Car's been running really well. It hasn't given me any problems since the last time. So fingers crossed. I'll see you later.